Good evening, and thank you for joining us. It's official, historic, televised impeachment hearings begin a week from today, and it promises to be must-see TV. The Democrats plan to start with their star witness, a West Point grad with 50 years of public service. Acting U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine, Bill Taylor, will testify Wednesday alongside Deputy Assistant Secretary of State George Kent. Then on Friday, former U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine, Marie Yovanovitch, will testify. House Democrats say that's just the beginning. Today, more transcripts were released from those closed-door depositions, and Nancy Cordes says they offer a preview of what's expected to be bombshell testimony from Ambassador Taylor.
Ambassador Bill Taylor will go first next week, telling the public, as he told investigators, that Ukrainian leaders were just desperate after President Trump placed a hold on hundreds of millions in military aid. Taylor, the top U.S. diplomat in Ukraine, said his clear understanding was that the security assistance money would not come until the president of Ukraine committed to pursue an investigation into President Trump's campaign rival Joe Biden, whose son sat on the board of a Ukrainian energy company.
The most important facts are largely not contested.
Taylor is one of at least 5 witnesses to testify to a quid pro quo. But Republicans insist the focus should be on the one witness who claimed he didn't know there was a quid pro quo.
The definitive account on all this is the one from Ambassador Volker.
Why is he the one who's definitive?
Well, he was the special envoy to Ukraine. He was the guy who was in this each and every day.
But the ambassador to Ukraine, Bill Taylor, says there was a quid pro quo.
Ambassador Volker says there wasn't.
Why do you trust Volker?
I trust the call.
Ambassador Taylor told lawmakers that Mr. Trump's sudden cutoff of aid ran contrary to the goals of longstanding U.S. policy, and that the unanimous opinion of every level of interagency discussion was that it should resume without delay. One Republican argued today it's all just evidence of incompetence, not corruption.
What I can tell you about the Trump policy toward the Ukraine, it was incoherent. It depends on who you talk to. They seem to be incapable of forming a quid pro quo.
Nancy joins us from the Hill. So Ambassador Taylor says he sent a cable with some of the concerns to Washington and that he wrote it in the first person to Secretary Pompeo. Tell us why that's significant.
It's significant because it's very unusual to write a cable in that format. He says it was meant to convey urgency, that he even signaled that he might resign over this, but that he got no response from the Secretary of State. Interestingly, Nora, Taylor says that the person who advised him to send that cable was the president's own national security advisor, John Bolton, who is scheduled to appear tomorrow, but we don't know if he'll show up.
Well, that's a new wrinkle in this. Nancy, thank you.